Welcome back, 50 fam. Thanks for joining us. Garden season has begun and our days have been full of work in the garden. We're working hard towards our goal of growing our own food, and with that goal comes lots of work prepping the garden and planning out our growing season. Every day brings us one step closer to that goal.
Don't forget the blood meal.
The kids have helped so much with prepping the garden. We have finally have it tilled up and ready for plants. It seems like each day we're putting in a new crop. Today we focus on squash and zucchini and tend to the peas that we planted earlier in the spring. Again, thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoy.
All right, what's that stuff?
My buddy Zach just called me and told me to come get all his material that he didn't want.
Awesome.
So we're gonna put in the future project pile, not
Yeah.
the junk pile.
Future project pile.
Entirely, what the?
Yep. There's the future project pile.
Junk pile.
Not a junk pile. And then also, we're unburied. We got out of the future project pile all this sawdust from when we had our hardwood floors done. I'm just gonna put it in the rows in the garden to help with weed control. Oh, there's sandpaper? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh well. Use what you got, right?
This year, I'm trying to do a better job of keeping record of everything I'm growing. That way, when I go to plant next year, I'll have a better idea of what we need. For example, last year, I went a little overboard with the cucumbers. At one point, I had over 50 pounds of cucumbers sitting on my dining room table. So I now know I don't need to plant so many, but I didn't really keep record last year, so I don't know how many I did so that I can make adjustments for this year. I would also like to keep track of things like which varieties of plants were more disease or pest resistant for my region. I am really trying hard, but I'm not a type A person, so we will see how far this goes and if I'm able to keep up with it. I'm also curious to know what everyone's favorite thing is to grow in the garden and what's everyone's favorite thing to eat from the garden. I love to grow squash and zucchini because I love getting such a big harvest off a small plant, but one of my favorite things to eat is a tomato. I don't think you can really beat a homegrown tomato. So comment down below with your favorites.
So right now I'm gonna be installing this mailbox. So we had our old house at our old garden. We're gonna keep a lot of our little garden tools inside of it. And Melanie painted. She painted all this on there. Just gonna cut this off right here and then install it. Got a little bit flat there. We'll go ahead and put some screws in. And then I'll put the side screws in and this project will be done. I like fast projects like that. 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
I'm glad my favorite side with the lightning bugs is facing the house. I'll show the lightning bugs. That's my favorite. And it's facing the house. So what the kids are doing is spreading some sawdust. I showed it to you guys in the barn. This is sawdust from when we had our hardwood floors sanded. So it is just oak sanding, oak wood, sawdust. It's sawdust, so it's really fine. So it's not gonna last long out here. But I am hoping, I have a couple of messages out to some local arborists in the area. I'm really hoping to get a chip drop soon so that we can mulch our rows. I have been on chip drop for months now. I've even offered to pay, have nothing. But I'm hoping with some of these messages I've sent out individually to actual arborists in the area that something will come through and we'll get some mulch for our rows because it's really important.